obviously we were all hyped up for season 3. Like, we've been waiting on this. Everyone's like, yeah, it's about to drop. This is about to be hot. We're about to binge watch this. Me and my partner are like, hell yeah, Bear season 3, Bear season 3, Bear season 3. We watched Bear season 3. It was just all right. It wasn't hitting the way it used to hit. Hi, my name is Momo. Welcome back to another video. We're here to talk about dumb stuff, laugh it up, and have fun and stuff. So like the video, thumbs it up. Leave a comment, go and hype me up. And if you like my silly vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. Oh.
Stop it. Get some help.
I had to drop some bars for y'all. Today because y'all got me to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I am here to do a review / discussion on season 3 of The Bear and my thoughts on it. Before I get into the video, please make sure that you are subscribed and you hit that like button, because if not, my cat Nova is going to be very upset at you, and you would not like that cat when she is upset. My next goal is 2K, so please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I also now have a Patreon, link and details in the description. Memberships obviously get some cool benefits and shit like that, so check that out. And plus, I'm sorry, one more plug, y'all. I also have a sticker shop. I run my own small business where I design my own stickers and accessories. Please check that out if you're interested. The link is in the description, and you can use code YouTube to get 20% off of that stuff. So support a small business, bitch. Let's just get into talking about The Bear. So I just finished watching season 3 of The Bear on Hulu. What the f was that, y'all? What the f was that? That was not the same Bear that we have grown to know and love. Like, what was going on this season? I need some answers, because this wasn't hitting the way it usually hit. Like, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 100. Like, if you watch season 1 and 2, this one, I'm not saying it was bad. I didn't say that. It wasn't as good. And I'm going to get into my reasons why. Now, I was inspired to do this review by Kayla Says. If you don't know who she is, she's another commentary channel here on the YouTube, and she just did a video on The Bear. And she's one of my, inspirations for my YouTube channel. So please go check out her video as well. I'll put that in the description along with everything else. So season 1 and 2, the storytelling and the characters were just absolutely great. The story was so dynamic and perfectly paced, and I really love that. I needs the storytelling and the pacing to be on point for me to immerse in it. You feel me on that? The characters, great characters and great character development. All the characters have layers, most of them, and we'll get to the ones that don't have layers later on in the review. But most of the characters have so many layers. They're so dynamic. Great balance with them too. I hate when shows only want to focus on like 1 or 2 characters and then everyone else is kind of there to just supplement the main character. I feel like The Bear is one of those shows that really knows how to balance that out between like Carmy and them and the other characters who are just important to this restaurant and the story. And I love seeing the character development. I love seeing the character arc. I love seeing their journeys. And that is what The Bear is known for doing best, in my opinion. And we get to see everyone's individual journey connected with the story of the restaurant. Everyone is a part of the whole. Everyone plays a part in the restaurant and how the restaurant changes these people and how it's connected with their past and what they're going through in the present. You feel me on that? I hope I'm making sense here. It feels so human and it feels so natural and relatable in a way, which is something that you just really have to appreciate. And I think that's what makes The Bear special, is because we can connect so much with these characters and immerse so much in this story. I also think that season 1 and 2 had a great balance between humor and the dark emotional moments of the show, and dark humor as well. I love when there's a mix of like this clever humor with more like darker, or I guess I say more harsh topics, you know what I mean? And I think that season 1 and 2 did that extremely well. What I love about this show is that this show makes you think. I feel like you can apply the story of this restaurant to almost any kind of journey that you're going through in your life, or that you have any kind of challenge that you may have taken on. I feel like with anyone who has worked on a goal or a project, I feel like they can relate. Even me just starting out here on YouTube, or you know, my personal journey over the couple years. Like, I don't know, this show be getting me in my feels, and it gets you immersed and connected, and it makes you think. It's great. So obviously we were all hyped up for season 3. Like, we've been waiting on this. Everyone's like, yeah, it's about to drop. This is about to be hot. We're about to binge watch this. Me and my partner are like, hell yeah, Bear season 3, Bear season 3, Bear season 3. We watched Bear season 3. It was just all right. It wasn't hitting the way it used to hit. And the first problem that I'm going to talk about going into this season is Carmy. I really feel like we were in Carmy's head for the most of this damn season. We focused so much on Carmy's past and Carmy's mental illness to justify the whole thing that he's doing with the restaurant, with the non-negotiables and everything that's going on. And I get that it's very important to this story, but we did not need to see as much of it as we did. Scenes of Carmy smoking and scenes of Carmy writing in his journal. Then it will flash back to you know, his time at the 5-star restaurant. I forgot what it's called, the one that closed down at the end of the season. Y'all know what the hell, which one I'm talking about. That one. With the mean ass chef that was bullying him. Like, it's okay to focus on Carmy's faults and see his mental health struggles. But I desperately wanted to see different layers of who he is. Like, Carmy, it seems like to me, like this perfection obsessed emo boy. And that's fine. But I kind of wanted to see maybe, I don't know, a different side of him this season. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't want to change who he is or the fundamentals of who he is. But I felt like his character kind of fell flat. And I was waiting on him to kind of... I wanted to see something more develop within Carmy, and we didn't get that. It's almost as if Carmy went backwards this season. While we're talking about Carmy, we have to talk about what comes along with Carmy, which is Claire, the character, Claire Bear. They need to do something with this damn character. This wasn't just a problem in season 3. This has been a fucking problem for most people that a lot of people are talking about. Flat. She's such a flat character, and we learned absolutely nothing new about her to be able to connect with her. None of us can connect with her because we don't know shit about her. Anytime we see her on screen, it's literally just to play the romantic interest, and there's nothing interesting about her at all. And it's not like I dislike her. It's just like, it just feels like she's just there to be a plot point for Carmy, and that's it. And I expected more of the bear. Like, I just expected more at this point. Like, I'm still waiting on us to get something like a flashback of her, you know, as a kid. They said they grew up together. Like, something. Give us something. God damn. Like, she's boring as hell. And it seems like all the other characters care so much about her. She's their Claire Bear and shit like that. But we don't care that much about her. I can tell you that right now. And romance is already a hard sell for me. I really am not a huge romance fan. So you really got to bring it for me. You have to make me believe in this couple. And I'm not getting that at all. Generic as hell. With the characters overall, it felt more disjointed this season than the other season. They felt more separated instead of focusing on the journey that they were having together. Obviously, we got to see a bit of Richie and, you know, his same struggles that he's having with his family, but it was nothing like season 1 and 2. We got to see this whole development, this whole growth, this whole transformation in Richie, which I thought was just beautiful. We got to see Sydney's struggles with her job decision and her father and things like that. But it was nothing that really made me think. And then we also got to see Marcus go through the loss of his mom, which was important, and I think they did a good job with, you know, the funeral scene and displaying his grief. But after that, Marcus was pushed to the side, and this really bothered me, because I'm going into the season thinking that this is Marcus' time to shine. I'm ready for Marcus to like shine. I'm thinking that they're gonna go into how his mother's death affected him and affected his journey as a pastry chef and his projects. And we really didn't get to see much of that at all. And I'm just ready for Marcus to like get everything that he deserves. And it seems like they're still just kind of selling him as a side character when he's so much more than that. The best episode, in my opinion, was the Tina episode, where we got to see her past and how she came to work at the Beef. And also, you know, the episode where Sugar's in labor with the mama was also a good episode too. I get why not everyone liked it, but I liked those 2 episodes. It didn't feel like they went into the other characters in depth like they did in the other seasons, and that was disappointing to me, especially with the Fact Brothers. Listen here. I feel like the Fact Brothers had way less purpose this season, except for just some comedic relief and some dialogue. They put in Sammy, John Cena, which I felt like was unnecessary, but I wanted to learn more about the Facts, not just as like these goofy little side characters that are having these dumbass conversations. Like, I wanted the Facts to develop more too, you know, play a more important part in the rest of the journey of the restaurant and within the team. And I felt like they're still just using them as comedic relief when they could be doing more with the Fact Brothers and their family. The storytelling. As Kayla says, mentioned in her damn video, there was no progression or goal or overall motivation of the season like with the other 2 seasons. And I was really bummed that nothing got resolved from the season 2 finale. Nothing got resolved at this finale either. So we came in, Richie and Carmy are still beefing. Carmy and Claire are still up in arms. Sydney is still struggling with her damn job decision. And everyone is still at the same damn place they were from the beginning of this season to the damn end of this season. I'm not like against cliffhangers. I just hate it when seasons do that, when they build up to something and then they give us nothing for the fucking finale. Not even something to, this wasn't even enough to initiate that much conversation besides the fact that it wasn't as good as the other seasons. I feel like that's the main conversation around this season. And I get, some people were saying that this season is a transition. They're building up to something, which is fine. But I feel like the season needed to be more than that. They needed to give us more than just that. Like, they got to give us something, y'all. Like, come on now. Either happening within their lives or the restaurant or something. And it felt like this was just Carmy being a damn emo boy and everyone just kind of bustling through the restaurant. I don't know. It was just there. I feel like the season was just there, but it didn't go nowhere. You feel me? You feel what I'm trying to say? The dialogue and the conversations felt very disconnected this season. Yes, they were entertaining and they're great. I do like the dialogue, but it didn't incorporate smoothly with the overall story because the overall story itself was lacking. So all of these convos and this dialogue felt like they were just there and they were just kind of forced in there instead of feeling like they were meticulously placed and more significant like the past seasons. The whole thing with Carmy and his old boss at the end in the season finale, I get that was important to see, but at this point, I couldn't even be freaking immersed. It didn't pack a punch for me, especially because I wasn't a huge fan of the final episode. Anyway, I felt like it focused heavily, way too much on this other damn restaurant. The answer that the chef gave him when Carmy confronted him was nothing surprising. I kind of expected that was going to be that guy's answer. Like, I kind of knew that's the excuse that he was going to say to Carmy, that he was just pushing him to be a better chef. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. It wasn't anything that engaged anything. Again, I keep going back to this episode didn't make me think, and it didn't really take me there like the other freaking seasons. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they could have done so much more with the runtime they had. I feel like they got really comfortable. I feel like they thought that people were just going to love this season because it's the bear. It's the bear being the bear, doing what the bear does. But that's not the case, because we were all ready for way more story progression and to continue along with this journey. And we wanted to see more developing character relationships and development of the heart of the restaurant. And we got none of that this season. The season didn't go anywhere. And I really hope they take the feedback from this and apply it better to season 4, because this season wasn't it. Like, they really just kind of pushed this out there to line stuff up for season 4. And I felt like that was kind of uncool. Please let me know what you think in the comments if you have watched this season. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Thank you guys so much for giving me 1,000 subscribers. Again, my next goal is 2K. So make sure you like the video and subscribe, or my cat Nova, she's gonna be pissed. Please make sure to check out my Patreon and my sticker shop below. Let me know what you think in the comments. Holla at your girl. Holla at your girl in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm working on a deep dive project for you guys. It's going to be my first deep dive, so I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to be done running my mouth now. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see ya in the next one.